Located on the Cumberland Plateau of the southern Appalachian Mountains, nestled in the hills and hollers of Tennessee, Uplands Retirement Village quietly seeps into the soul of almost everyone who comes to visit. With over 300 residents who have lived and worked throughout the United States and the world as teachers, doctors, nurses, pastors, engineers, and volunteers. This is no ordinary retirement community. This is not just a place to live, but a way of living. People may look at retiring at Uplands because of the supportive services such as home health care, assisted living, cutting-edge long-term care, or transportation. But they move here for the environment and encouragement in which to continue lives of commitment in the service of others. They bring with them gifts of talents forged from lives lived in the midst of conflict, joy, sorrow, and celebration, in the classroom, in the boardroom, in the courtroom, and in the upper room. They bring with them an uncommon acceptance of, even a passion for, diversity of experience and insight, world views and religion, education and training, affirmation and inclusivity. That passion defines this community and organization like no other quality. That passion lives in the people, and the people of Uplands are the #1 reason that new residents join the community. You can meet teachers who lived and worked in Japan right after the atomic bombs were dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Sitting next to you in church might be the person who smuggled a camera into a mental hospital to reveal to the outside world the inhumane practices within our asylums. Or it might be a doctor who worked for 20 years in Ghana, West Africa, or a morning show personality, or an advocate for the environment, or businessmen who now give hours mentoring and tutoring children. People from all walks of life come to Uplands to continue lives of service balanced with spiritual, physical, and emotional renewal. It's a way of living and sharing and serving and teaching and learning. Uplands grew out of the American Missionary Association project that established the Pleasant Hill Academy, beginning a long relationship with the Congregational churches and now the United Church of Christ. In 1917, a new headmaster brought his doctor wife with him, and the educational ministry became a healing one as well. Dr. May, as she was known, soon began staffing outlying clinics and made house calls on horseback, on mule, or on foot. Once Dr. May, working with others, established a strong medical community on the Cumberland Plateau, she turned her attention to the needs of the community elders. Since then, the village has grown into a continuum of care retirement community with independent living, assisted living, and long-term care. Small farms, tree-lined neighborhoods, and pristine ponds are interwoven among the 500 acres of the Uplands campus in the town of Pleasant Hill. Uplanders live in private homes, duplex condominiums, and apartments depending on their needs and desires and the personality of the residents. In addition, the Elizabeth Fletcher House Assisted Living, located in the heart of the community, has 48 single or double units with a beautiful dining room, small dens for bridge games or puzzles, on-site health services, and Adds Head Hall in which nearly all large community gatherings are held. If it should become necessary, Wharton Homes provides love and long-term care to residents of this community and the elders of the region. We are the first in the state of Tennessee to be approved and to build a home based on the Eden Alternative Household Model. Even before entering Wharton Homes, you'll notice something different from other nursing homes. Residents may be outside watering their garden, or Chloe, a house dog, may be asleep at the front door. Wharton Homes embraces the Eden Alternative method of care by alleviating the 3 plagues of loneliness, helplessness, and boredom. But as necessary as the continuum of care is, people make the final decision to move to Uplands because this community values and encourages a balanced and meaningful retirement. People who have dedicated their lives to making the world a better place are rarely satisfied with casual pursuits. Certainly we have found that to be true of the people who come to Uplands. Uplanders serve on the Pleasant Hill Town Council, and often the town mayor comes from the retirement village. They also mentor students at the elementary school, sort clothes at the thrift shop, and make and sell crafts to benefit their neighbors. They prepare tax forms as certified tax aides, respond to disasters, and volunteer at Wharton Homes. They plan and organize peace and justice events, giving hands-on support to medical, educational, and social needs. And work with Neighbors Together, an organization that captures the historical and ideological roots of Uplands. People working together to make their community stronger. In between serving others, this community offers the nourishment needed to go out into the world. Book clubs and discussion groups challenge the mind. Flex and stretch exercise, or a little dancing, hiking, bicycling, and canoeing keep the body strong. The sharing of artistic talents, quilt making, dulcimer playing, writing groups, armchair theater, woodworking feed the creative spirit that permeates all that goes on at Uplands. And if that's not enough, a celebrated regional theater is only 7 miles away. Theater and music series with respected artists, ensembles, and full symphonies bring the best of urban life to the mountain. One Uplands resident says she resisted moving to this community at first because there were too many wonderful things to do. But the opportunity to stay active, make a difference, use her skills, and continue to be stretched intellectually won her over. Saying no may be a skill that has to be cultivated at Uplands. But more important is saying yes to the opportunity to live life to the fullest and give yourself over completely to those things that give your life meaning. One of the ways Uplands helps people do that is by being committed to remaining a modest community. We promote the value of simple living. Uplands is essentially a pay-as-you-go community, with fees being far below the national average for a continuing care retirement community. And not only does Uplands provide an affordable retirement, it has never forgotten its mission to quietly care for those who outlive their resources, or those who need long-term care that isn't defined by their bank accounts. Uplands combines an opportunity to retire in an affordable and congenial community with the ideals of service. The majority of Uplanders come from strong faith backgrounds, particularly the United Church of Christ and the 4 traditions that united to become that denomination. We are an ecumenical community, however, with residents from a variety of faith communities. Unitarian Universalists meet at Heritage Hall, and a Quaker meeting is nearby. Because a dynamic and progressive UCC church sits in the middle of our campus, many residents, no matter what their faith background, join the Pleasant Hill Community Church and are active in its many programs. Uplands' heritage is one of caring and sharing, of helping and healing, of listening, loving and laughing, and responding to the needs of others in our community and beyond. People who believe that retirement is just another name for more time to serve call Uplands an opportunity. People who seek a friendly community, beautiful surroundings, and purposeful living call Uplands home. Because it's not just a place to live, it's a way of living that nurtures the human spirit.